Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video. De esta vez les voy a presentar a otro amigo. Él es más especial que todos los demás que presenté en mi canal. ¿Por qué digo esto? Porque él está viviendo en Moldavia. Es un país de Europa y allá se habla solo rumano y ruso. Así que en este video que él nos envió, donde está compartiendo su jardín con todos nosotros, está hablando solo en inglés. Yo voy a poner subtítulos para que todos ustedes que están mirando este video lo puedan entender lo que está hablando. También les cuento que él tiene dos canales. El canal principal, donde está hablando solo en rumano, se llama Gicu y el otro canal donde no tiene tantos seguidores se llama Grow with George. Así que voy a dejar los dos enlaces de sus dos canales en la descripción de este video para que lo puedan visitar, y si les gusta su contenido se pueden suscribir a los dos canales o solo a uno, cual ustedes prefieren. Antes de comenzar con este video les voy a recordar que se suscriban, comentan, compartan y dejen sus likes. Y también quédense hasta el final de este video. Y ahora empecemos con el recorrido por el jardín de Gicu.
Hi there, my name is George and I live in the Republic of Moldova, and I like very much to grow all kind of plants, but especially exotic and tropical plants, and Denise suggested me to make this video. We are very good friends with Denise and we are sharing information about plants, and I want to introduce you with my plants, which I will show you in this video. And for example, here is a pineapple plant which growing just amazing for me. Amazing plant, as you can see how long leaves started to grow. And I grow it from the top of a pineapple, you know. Just look at this leaf. Awesome. And this is not my very big pineapple. I have another one which I will show you later in this video. The pineapple is beautiful, but in my back here I have a coffee plant with coffee beans, as you can see here, and they are turned in red color. So let me show you my plant collection. Starting with my coffee tree, this year fall a lot of leaves because they are old, and the plant needed repotted, and already I repotted the coffee plant a few days ago, and hope will grow new branches with leaves, and as well I cut the top, so will grow branches, new branches I think. And this coffee tree have yet coffee beans. They are getting ripe. Let me show you. And here we go, such a beauty here, getting ripe this coffee bean, as you can see. And it's like a cherry. It is so beautiful and smelling. And another one here, as you can see. It's green yet, but in a few days this coffee bean will turn in red. Such a beauty. After I repotted, I water it with calcium to reduce stress, and the plant looking nice after repotting. So the next is my tangerine tree, which is more taller than me. It have about 2 meters height, and I put these LEDs to have light. Now it's still like winter. It's cold outside yet in March, and anyway, no any growth since autumn, but for sure when I will move my tangerine tree outside, of course it will have a lot of new grow, and we'll see, and maybe blooms. This fruit tree has been in bloom in 2016, and since then it was in no bloom, but looking forward to fruit to bloom, and we'll see just. Another plant which I have is a lemon tree, which I did grow from a cutting gifted from a friend from Romania, and from 2018. And this was surprise because you know there in the top are flower buds, and amazing, looking forward to open these flowers, and I'm gonna make special video As you can see how beautiful looking this amazing future blooms. We will see how they will smell when they will bloom. So interesting. And I put a support to grow this branch and to keep fruits, or maybe I have to pollinate flowers, then we will think about the fruits. It's looking nice, this lemon tree, and have new grow here, new branches growing, as you can see, one here, another one is here, as you can see. Beautiful fresh leaves, tiny yet, but so lush looking, and another branches, new shoots, awesome. And we will see on these shoots will be flower buds, but for sure it will be later, or I will say just. Looking amazing. No words for this lemon tree. Here I have one sweet potato. I'm growing it like a decorative plant, and as you can see on the leaves how looking good. In the past it had problems with fungus. I sprayed with milk, and it is okay now. So happy that is okay. And if I will see something again, I'm gonna spray again. But anyway, leaves seems like to be sick, especially this one. Anyway, have to take care more. So the next is a spider plant that grow on this spike, and so looking the plant, looking good. And I have another spike here, and another baby started to grow. We'll see, and I think I will prune this to have more of these plants cleaning the air in my room, and this is my room. And this is color, it looking good, but one leaf did fall. I did good. I don't know what is going on with it, but well, I didn't water at the time. Anyway, I will take care. I have many plants, and it needs time to take care of all of them. So the next is my ficus elastica. It's looking great, and I have great news. They're growing, as you can see, fresh grow on this branch, and I want to prune this plant, and that is good at growing that branch, and hope will grow on the top too, but I'm not sure. Will grow when I will move a plant outside. It will have more light, more sunny, and I noticed that the leaves are smaller than the old leaves. Here the avocado, how looking the new leaves looks like something strange, or I don't know, but the old leaves are okay. And this old leaves was the same like this when they started to grow on this avocado tree. So we will see how it will grow in the future. So there germinated Portulaca grandiflora. Since last update no any grow, as you can see. Because it's cold in my room, that's it. Looking forward to warm up, and we'll see just in April, in May, I think we'll grow more. Next is my pineapple, and looking beautiful. Long leaves, as you can see here. Amazing just. And the pot is too small already, but started to grow new leaves, as you can see here. Nice to have pineapple. Update on my mosa bamboo. Here growing nice, beautiful, and I noticed new shoots. But let's take a look on these beautiful leaves. Just are amazing. And they are large, as you can see. And I noticed two new shoots here. Looking forward to grow more, and then we will see. Another mosa bamboo which I grow from seed too. It is doing very good. They're on this windowsill, and it did grow new shoots. It have 1 meter height already, and looking forward to move it outside already. It's very beautiful. Sometimes I have to spray it, as you can see. The leaves are wet, and I love to do that. And new shoots started to grow. one shoot it's seen already, but it is young, very young yet. And look at it. We will see how thick and how long this shoot will grow. Looking forward. And these two new shoots which was grow, they are the tallest, as you can see. On the top are some dried leaves, but it's okay. Also, I have lucky bamboo. This is not a really bamboo, but it's a dracena. But I like to grow it like a decorative plant. I love the leaves. They're looking lush and shiny. And this is the new grow on this leaf, as you can see. I love this, so big leaf. Amazing. Next is my passion fruit. So the new shoots did grow and they are on this stuff. And we'll see how they will grow. Looking so nice. And here new shoots start to grow too. As you can see, these are lush and this. And another one is this. Actually, these plants are growing under grow light, and this is my banana plant update, Cavendish. It's cold in my room, about 17 degrees or 16. The banana plant does not grow so fast, very slow growing on such environment, but we will see. And the leaves drying, but it's good news that these new leaves didn't dry. It's normal to dry some leaves on the banana plant. And yesterday even I put a new layer of potting soil and the banana plant will have new nutrients. Here also Kalanchoe digramontiana I have and it is starting to bloom, as you can see. Many blooms it will have, amazing. I'm waiting this all winter. They grow slowly, these blooms, but so fascinating that wants to bloom for the first time my Kalanchoe. And it's so tall, more tall than me already. The leaves on the bottom are missing already because after blooming, unfortunately this plant dying. But I will prune again. Here is my orchid in bloom and beautiful white color, and we notice that flower period ending on this spike. But it's okay, it's not a problem, and the orchid will rest, then will rebloom. But on this spike only 3 flowers and they are looking great. I will see how long they will keep. I have another orchid in bloom. This is pink, beautiful pink with white in the edge here. As you can see, beautiful, very beautiful. And looking how the leaves look like, amazing. And another orchid, this I bought in August, end of August, was in beautiful pink blooms. Then flowered it end and surprise, I noticed there a new spike, which is very nice, and a new leaf growing. So another orchid, this which I saved, I found throw away in one yard and saved, started to grow, and this is a new leaf, grow all winter, and the new roots started to grow. Here, as you can see, beautiful. And there is a Dendrobium nobile orchid, fresh grow, as you can see here, so lush looking, just amazing. And we have to take care and water at the time. Also I have the Mammillaria spinosissima cactus plants. They are growing nice here. In winter time I didn't water, only once I watered it. These are mini pineapples and they growing slowly, and this time of year in my room is cold. But anyway, looking forward to warming the season, that's it. And another one, more and more young. So, the coffee tree seedlings, which I germinated and made a video, they have new grow here, amazing. This too. Then we'll see this how will grow. So looking forward, we'll see updates in the future. Zamioculcas plant looking nice, very beautiful. Even yesterday I take a shower on this Zamioculcas and I can see no any dust on the leaves. Actually, on all the plants in my room here, I take a shower. They are looking so beautiful now. And it was a sanitary day yesterday for me. No any grow on this zamioculcas yet. All my Kalanchoe blossfeldiana plants, they are looking nice, more beautiful. So that they started to grow more, as you can see. Just beautiful, amazing. Looking forward to bloom maybe in springtime. And here the sequoia tree seedlings. Looking amazing. I have 6 pots. Nice. I added a layer of potting soil here to be nice to grow and have nutrients, and then will develop. And another one I have here, I have 6 as I said, and those 3 are more big than this another 3 seedlings because they are on the glass and they're coming cold from there and not developing like this on the source of one here, and that's it. But they are looking nice. Also I have Hoya curry I grow, but I'm looking forward to grow new shoots. It's very hard from a leaf to grow some shoots, you know. But anyway, we'll see. These leaves have already 1 year old. Another sweet potato I have daily growing on the windowsill, and I attach it by this, as you can see, and look at the root system, just as perfect, as you can see. Here I have my Musa Orinoco banana plant and growing here inside, but it's cold in this room, more cold than in my room, and in winter time actually there's no growing, but this banana plant growing so slow, you know, and we'll see, it have only 2 leaves in this season, and anyway, in the springtime when I will move my banana plants outside, they will grow more, but in this time of year, leaves of the banana plants, in my case, they do not growing at all. Look at the pseudostem, nice. As you can see, potting soil is good and will grow beautiful. Here I have one of my pineapple plants and it's doing really good. It's growing slowly too, but what to do anyway, so beautiful leaves as you can see here. I have to add some soil to help it get nutrients, you know, and maybe in one day it will bloom and will produce pineapple. Here I have Bilbergia and so looking beautiful. The flower period ending, as you can see here. Very beautiful plant with many leaves, babies together growing in such a small pot like this, and it's just a beauty. Next I have the jade tree. They are growing but slowly and they are so tiny at the moment, so we'll see how they will look like after the summer. So this beautiful pineapple from 2021 year I propagated in May. Beautiful, it remained a few months and will have 1 year old. This is beautiful too, it have more than 1 year old and they are growing new leaves, we'll see, but the time it is not warm, so growing slowly. Next, my jade tree. From this jade tree I propagated those, as you can see, beautiful and growing new leaves here, and these leaves did grow more large. It is a beautiful succulent plant. Next, cactus tail, here growing beautiful. I repotted last year and so looking at the moment now, growing new leaves. Even here we can see, it's just a beauty, cactus, and we'll see in what year will bloom. And here I have geraniums, amazing they looks like, I have to take care. The leaves did grow more big as you can see here, and we will see when they will bloom. So beautiful geraniums here, 2 pots. My African violets, they are doing good. Now it's cold in my house and they growing but not very fast. And these are the new leaves here in the middle. So beautiful they are. I have a few. On this table I have a few African violets, then in my bedroom I have two. So this is beautiful too. It have flowers but ending already. Anyway, beautiful and new grow here, new leaves. And another one that is absolutely beautiful and here when new leaves growing should be grow flower buds, but for sure they will grow. A beautiful indoor palm tree growing nice. Did grow new leaves here as you can see. Amazing. They have drops of water because I sprayed take a shower to my plants before filming, and just they are so beautiful when we take a shower for our plants. Amazing new leaves. These are old leaves and they are looking not very happy, but anyway, the pot is too small, have to repot. Next I have solanum here and that grow a lot of new leaves now in springtime. And it's very beautiful as you can see. This new grow, how many shoots started to grow, amazing. And we will see, we have to wait to bloom. Then in summer we will have some fruits and we are growing this like ornamental plant. The fruits are toxic, so take care. Next is my aloe vera, beautiful, and it grow many babies. As you can see here, the plant is so adorable and this are just extremely beautiful with this such a variety, A date palm tree I have young it, 2 years old, very beautiful, and this new leaf which was grow is very beautiful and it grow more long than this another leaves. As you can see the comparison, and it's a beautiful one. As well, I have big date palm trees planted from seed from 2017, yeah. They are so beautiful. And another one, amazing too, with some size. Here started to grow new leaves, as you can see this, and this was, and this growing. So interesting how it will grow when it will warm up. It will grow, I think, but have to wait yet. Next are my hibiscus here, and does not look so happy on the leaves as you can see. Something he don't like, maybe it need more light or it's too cold in this room. Next my opuntia cactus here looking beautiful too and have new grow, new leaves in the top here growing, amazing. Have another opuntia, I'm not sure the variety but so looking. About 3 months ago I reported and now started to grow such beauty. Next are my passion fruit which I grow from seed and they're doing good on the windowsill here and growing new shoots here as you can see, and in the top growing too on this which attached by this, and also here growing new shoots, and we'll see how it will grow in the future. Amazing, this leaf I like very much, how beautiful is it. Looking forward to be warm and move it outside. Another pineapple I have there, as you can see, started to grow these new leaves, but we'll see how long they will grow. They are looking so strong. Amazing. Reported this pineapple in January. Here I have this plant called Schefflera and it's beautiful as you can see. Have some grow, new grow here and here, amazing. Have to repot it, but I noticed something growing on the stem. And as you can see here, new shoots. And then I'm gonna prune. Here I want to show you another African violets which I have. They growing new leaves now and happy about that. And another one too, growing new leaves. They now resting a little bit, then will grow flower buds and will bloom. I think after 1 or 2 months, and we will see, just I will make some photos, some new videos and bloom, and you know. Another African violets, another two. Here I divided and planted compost, my own compost, potting soil, and we'll see how we'll grow in it. I think we'll like. And it's not a substrate bite from the market, you know. Yesterday I planted them and looking forward to grow new leaves, but it takes time. Another tangerine seedlings I have there. They're looking so beautiful and in springtime now. Growing a little bit. Did grow these leaves, for example, and this. I think in April I will move my seedlings outside and we'll see how they will grow, but it's cold yet in March in Moldova, and inside even is cold if we do not have the house. So they grow but not so fast. Also here I have to show you hot pepper in the pot, which growing here on the windowsill. It had peppers and I harvested them. Now they have a lot of flower buds again and will grow peppers again. So happy about that. Look at it. As you can see, the tiny flower buds. Another plant which is called Caliza fragrance. It does not look so happy at the moment, and some old leaves dried from the steam, as you can see there. And these new leaves growing more small than old leaves, and another baby is here. I planted, and they will grow. Cuttings I put in the soil and have to grow roots, and they are looking nice. And also I have to show you that started to grow shoots on this Calicia. As you can see, this shoot did grow more and amazing. Here I have another lemon tree, but this I grow from seed, growing very vigorously and amazing looking. The leaves are a little bit yellow, stuff like that, but I'm waiting for new leaves are ready to grow. After 1 month, we'll see, just have to wait. I'll move this plant outside and then we'll see new grow, but it have quite a lot of leaves and they are beautiful. There I have a beautiful aloe plant and it is very beautiful. It have 1 meter too and it have many babies. During the winter time did not develop it, as you can see. There does not grow so much, but did grow many babies. Have to divide them to plant in another pots, and let me show you how did grow the babies. There, as you can see, many babies did grow, just awesome. Also, there I have a Christmas cactus and it is in very beautiful bloom now. It was in bloom all the winter, 1 flower opening and 1 ending. For example, this is in bloom now and it's very beautiful, and this did ended already, so all the winter it is in such way, in blooming in such way. Only this are blooming in such way, in your case too, so interesting to know. And there I grow celery, and once already I did cut these herbs and ate them. Then they started to grow again. A lot already started to grow, and I cut again, then will grow again. So beautiful and medicinal plants they are. Next, on the windowsill here I have some cacti. Many of them are Mammillaria spinosissima, which I grow from seed, and they all the winter did hibernate here, and they have light and doing very nice. As you can see, these are Mammillaria spinosissima, and this is Cactus saguaro. It's doing really well. This, for example, is Echinocereus gentry and looking so beautiful. And Mammillaria prolifera here. I can wait to see the flower buds soon. Looking forward. And these are dragon fruit, growing nice. I grow this from seed for almost 1 year already. So there I have a sedum plant, and I broke this. I don't want it, but it happens. And planted this in this potting soil, new potting soil, and some leaves. From these leaves did grow new babies, and we just have to wait. Also, I have some cacti seedlings of Mammillaria beckebergiana, which are hibernating. They're nice. On the windowsill they have light, and Echinopsis giant tree as well, like this, but this is more big. And this I have Echinopsis oxygona, and this is Echinopsis oxygona big, as you can see. But I have to divide the babies, and just we will see. And another Echinopsis I have there, such beautiful seedlings. These are kind of big white flowers, Echinopsis. So looking forward to grow this beautiful cacti here, and we will see how all the summer they will grow. As well, I have a Schlumbergera truncata in bloom now, very beautiful with red color. As you can see, let me show you the beauty. As you can see, only one flower. It was 1 month ago, it was another flower, then dried and did bloom again. This, all the leaves are fresh. Happy that are fresh. It's doing really good. And there I have another room which the temperature is more cold, and I keep the Echinopsis oxygona too. They are doing really good hibernating here on the windowsill. They have light too. Very soon we will have to move outside these cacti plants, Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching to the end. Greetings from Moldova, and subscribe to Denise channel if you want, and see you later. Plant power!
Eso fue todo por el video de hoy. Si les gustó, no olviden dejar su like, comentan, compartan, suscríbanse a mi canal. Adiós y nos veremos muy pronto con un nuevo video.